Hello, everybody. I am coming live very briefly because we have really not too much going on. I don't think we really had much of a sunset today. I waited and waited, and this is pretty much it. It is Tuesday, November. I have to remember my month. I really still can't believe it's November. I can't believe it's Thanksgiving in a couple of days. But it is November 25th. And here in the United States, we do Thanksgiving on the last Thursday of November. And that is coming up in a couple of days. The temperature is dropping quite a bit. So we're into the 60s-ish. I think we did get into the 70s, but I think we were cruising right under 70 degrees all day today. Beautiful day. I wanted to go live earlier, so I've started to get into my geolocation app that I'm creating, and I went to a site today and analyzed the longitude and latitude and looked at it and compared it and did some analyses, and so I'm fine-tuning things and getting a feel for this external energetic work, which I am now moving into myself, and it's very fun and very elucidating. It's informing me a lot about things and really helping me to step into embodiment, which is my next layer of work that I'm doing on my personal development. So that was really fun to do today. And it got pretty warm at towards noon, which I was surprised because it was quite cool. But it was only warm for like maybe a couple of hours, and then the temperature really came back down there. So yeah, I am here in Arizona, and we do have beautiful skies, so I can't say that this is nothing. This is still, even though it's clear and there aren't, it isn't a blaze of color here, this tranquil blue sky still is a lovely sunset, so I will share it for a bit. And don't forget my free app. I have, so the companion to the app that I'm working on now is the Inner Work app, Tikkun Olam. It walks you through inner work, and it's totally free, and it's quite comprehensive, and I would love to build up my user base with that, because there is a dating component in there that matches you with your astrology and Kabbalah and the different work that you're doing. It really dials things in. So if those things appeal to you, click the link in the description. That is a link to my free app, and start exploring. Other than that, my second app, the one that's going to be location based, hopefully I'll have that out soon as a companion to the Inner Work app. So hello in the chat. Oh my goodness. uh, Hello, Magical Chikawa. Hello. Hello, Michael Arnis. Welcome to my live, even though perhaps you might be in the wrong place. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Magical Chikawa. Michael Arnis, because you're here. Michael Arnis asks, why do you think we care? Because you're in my live, so I'm assuming you care. Hello, Michelle Newman. Wow, okay. There's a lot of E's and a lot of N's. Hi, Michelle. Welcome to my live. happy that you're here. I don't have a super fantastic sunset right now, but this is not bad. A very tranquil Arizona sky here. So I probably won't be on for very, very long because I think it's just gonna go dark. We're just gonna have a nighttime sky. But I am keeping my commitment to going live every single sunset that I'm available to do so. And I came out here to enjoy this lovely night. It is probably like 62 degrees out here, so a little chilly, but not too bad. Beautiful fall that we're having pre-Thanksgiving. I imagine that back east where there's a lot of snow and cold weather and things from what I've been hearing, but we've had rain here, but no snow. We do periodically get snow, but not all the time, not often. Every few years or so, we'll have a cold and wet winter, and we'll surprisingly get snow every now and again. But I don't know. We'll see this season. We'll see. All right. Who else is in the chat? Void Gaming. Hi, Void Gaming. Oh, you don't care. What do you care about? You let me know and we'll talk about that. But that is pretty much it. So I like to share my sunset, and normally the things that I like to talk about are related to my app, which is basically consciousness and the different modalities that affect consciousness, like different ways that you can analyze it using astrology or Kabbalah or different body work. That's another element that's in the app. I do have some somatic movement therapies in the app. So you can, there's one audio, it's a 25-minute long audio guiding you through a series of movements. And just looking at the research showing that addressing the nervous system along with inner work, when you're doing that deep shadow work and energy work and different inner work, you want to do something that's grounding and something that integrates the mind and the body. And somatic work addressing the nervous system is very effective at that. So I'm a Feldenkrais practitioner, and which is a somatic movement therapy, and one of, to me, the most comprehensive in terms of realigning the nervous system in a gentle and non-intrusive way. So that's something that resonates with me, and so I feel like that is a strong modality to start with. There are many, many somatic therapies, so really explore, but that one audio is quite powerful. So even if you go into the app just to listen to that audio and you do that series of movements, if you can do it every day, that would be great. But even a couple times a week, you're going to see a lot of shifts, not just with your body, but it's going to help you to really calm your nervous system down and get that nervous system regulation that is really very important these days. So even if you just went in there and listened to that audio, you'd be getting a lot of helicopter, a lot of value from the app, even though it's free. So do check it out. The soul connections aspect of it. So if you're already in there, cool. If you haven't found out about the navigation part of it, in the top left corner of the app, you'll be able to open up the navigation panels. It's not very obvious. And you'll see it says soul connections. That's the matching component, and it will match people according to their astrology and the different work that they're doing in there. And I want to build up that user base. You have to be 18 to use that. I wanted to put some safety parameters on it. So that's going to take a little bit more time to get enough users in there for the matching aspect. So start now. Now's a good time to get in there and explore to see how it matches people. I'm really curious about that. Anyway, let's see what else is going on in the chat. Oh, hey, Rakesh. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a little while. Welcome to my part of the world. I believe it's night here, but what is it, 6 in the morning for you? Early morning? It seems like you're getting up earlier and earlier. Don't get up too early. You make sure you're getting the rest that you need. But that is about it. I just wanted to come on really quickly before it got dark. I was hoping to get a really cool sunset today, but nothing crazy, just our usual nighttime sky. Oh, the neighbors have turned on their trampoline lights. Ooh, it's party time for the kids before bed, I think. 6:32 a.m., yeah. 12, Tina. Hey, Tina. Where are you at, Tina? Are you in the UK? Or Ireland? Or somewhere? Where are you? At 12? Or South America somewhere? You're right, Rakesh. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. You are correct. So I'm going to assume you're very wealthy and very healthy and very wise. Hello, Original Geese. Hi. Welcome. Yes, we're just sky watching. I normally come live for sunsets. I'll wait until, the lighting is just right, and it never really did anything, so I'm coming a bit late. I thought sometimes when we're after sunset, the nightfall has a nice color to it, but it's just kind of a regular plain sky. But yeah, we're just sky watching here for a minute or two. Oh, an engineer, like, what kind of engineering do you do? Like a civil engineer, or what kind of an engineer? Original Geese, not too much is up. We're just checking out the sky. I talked about my app. I have a free app, which I really, really want to populate people in because there's a matching component in there, and I need users in there to match. So I really would like to get my user base up in there. I'm working on a second app that's a geolocation, like a psycho-spiritual geolocation app that I did a little bit of site location research on today here in my local town. Just looking at the longitude and latitude of certain sites that have some significance. And that was a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying um, going from the inner side into the outer side, and hopefully I'll get that app out soon. But I'd really like to see this first app in its full glory with enough users to start matching people on, I'm very curious to see how it works. So I don't exactly know how it's going to work because I need numbers in there in order for it to really do its thing. So go check out my free app. It's totally free. There's no charge for it or anything. Um, so yeah, all your privacy is kept safe. I'm not even really building I guess there's some way to do it, but I'm not, there's no, what do you call it? I'm not building a list or anything. I'm not sending you anything. It's just, the email is just, you're putting your email in there for the account process or whatever. But go check out that first app and you will be familiar with my apps, and then you'll be all ready to use the second app when it comes out. And I don't really want to charge for these apps because the reason I called it Tikkun Olam is because that means basically like repairing the world, and it's so important for each of us to know ourselves. Know thyself is such an important element of our existence here that just in and of itself, knowing yourself is part of repairing this world. So I want everybody to be able to do really deep inner work that will help to give answers. It helps you to see your purpose in life, your soul's path. It helps you to really dial in who you are and how to be your most, not just authentic self, but most effective self for yourself and the rest of the world. So I'd like to have all my apps be free. I do request donations in there. That's about all I do, but you obviously don't have to do that. Um, but I do feel like these apps are important for not just you, the user, but really everybody in the world. So check out the link in the description. It's not They're not available in the app stores. It's not formatted for that. Maybe one day they will be, but right now it is what it is, and I'd love for people to use it. Ah, you are a civil engineer. That's fascinating to me. So man, you'll like this geolocation app I'm creating. You're really, really gonna like it because it'll work based on your location. It's not gonna be specific to, you don't have to be in the same place as me, of course, but that'll be very interesting. And since you're in India, there are lots of sites there that so there'll be a lot for you to do with this app. So wow, that's great, Rakesh. I might have to talk to you about the second app I'm creating. It sounds like there's an alignment there. What time is it for me? It is about 6. It's probably like 5 after 6, 10 after 6 for me here in Arizona. But okay, I'm probably gonna leave it there. They're having a good time. Well, they're listening to some nice music, and it's very nice for this evening. Very, very tranquil yet festive. But okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks, guys, for hopping in. I appreciate you coming in and um, chatting with me for just a bit. And if you want to subscribe so that you know when I come live, that would be super cool and super awesome. I think we all understand what it means. But it would mean a lot to me. But even more, I'd really like people to go into the app and check it out. I just updated it as well. When I first launched it, I was having a difficult time with the thing to get, and I had to like strip it down. So when I went to update it, I was able to add back a lot of elements that were not originally there. So it is all new and improved and updated. So while it is in its current excellent condition, now would be an excellent time to go in there and check it out. So please do. And thanks for hopping in and chatting with me tonight. And if you like topics on consciousness and you just like coming in and having a good time and just talking about whatever esoteric nonsense comes to mind, subscribe and we can do that. And like the video if you came and liked it, and check out the app. All right, thanks guys. I'll see you on another one. Good night. Happy Thanksgiving.